welcome to this first VEX interface tutorial. The first part in a series on the VEX interface, its programming, and everything you can do with it. So today what we're going to show you is the interface itself. The interface is the brain of your robot. It's going to be what controls your robot and allows you, with the remote control, to control the robot the way you want. So here we have a series of ports. The first one here is called a series of analog digital ports. Why? Because you can connect them to digital or analog outputs, which are useful for sensors and for servo relays. We're going to talk about that later. Here we have interrupts, which is generally for high technology sensors. That we're also going to talk about much later. One interesting port for the moment is the motor port. Here we have 8 small holes, which will allow you to connect small VEX motors, like this one. This is a VEX motor. Or servo motors, like this one. And to tell them apart, all you have to do is look at the top. One is marked servo module, one is marked motor module. That's how you tell them apart. Both of these will connect to these ports here. For the other ones, here we have a serial port. This is used for connecting the orange wire to program the VEX controller. So here is an Ethernet at one end and USB at the other end, which you will connect to your computer. And this is for sending a program to the controller. The other one next to it, RX2, we won't be using in this competition. However, RX1, the one next to it, we will use. This is where we will be connecting the antenna module. Here's one, it's a yellow thing with the antenna wire. And this part, the telephone looking wire, connects to RX1. Or, when you're practicing or testing, we ask you not use the antenna, but you can use this type of telephone wire. Very important, it must be a wire with 3 braids. So one end you connect into RX1, and the other end you connect to the back of your remote controller, where it's marked tether port. This will allow you to control your robot safely and without any interference. So that's RX1. And the last port here you will also be using, this is the battery port. Now there are 2 types of batteries you can use with the VEX interface. The first one, the long 7.2 volts. And there's also a smaller 7.2 volt battery. The 2 batteries are virtually the same. The only difference is that one will last a little bit longer than the other one, but they're both 7.2 volts. What you must absolutely not connect is the 9.6 volt battery. This one is used for your remote controller. And it goes in the back of the remote controller here. You can see it's obviously made to go here.